Okay, let's take a look at how the Canon EOS M5 performs when viewed using a high-speed camera. Initially, we see the sensor fully exposed as you would normally see when changing lenses. This first actuation is using a 1/100th of a second exposure time, and what we see is the curtain falling, and then as it rises again it reveals a previously unseen second curtain that remains in place for some time. But when was the picture taken? Now I use the flash to determine the point at which the image is captured. Using my high-speed footage analysis software, I set frame 0 when the flash fires. The flash going off gives us the point at which the image is captured. Now, 2 milliseconds later, the curtain drops and is fully closed after 5 milliseconds. At 29 milliseconds, curtain 1 rises, with curtain 2 again still in place. Not until 132 milliseconds does curtain 2 rise, over 100 milliseconds behind the first curtain rise. So does this second curtain allow the Digic processor chance to offload and process the sensor data for the image? The main point here is that the mechanism is now ready to take another image. The timing suggests a frame rate of 7.5 frames per second, but we did let the flash go off on this one. Now let's look at what can be achieved using rapid fire at 1/4000th of a second shutter speed. In this footage, I set time 0 at the first curtain fall. The same sequence of events happens, with curtain 1 rising, leaving curtain 2 in place, this time for around 80 milliseconds before finally revealing the sensor again. The time between the curtain initial falls of 105 milliseconds equates to around 9.5 frames per second for the Canon spec of 9, so pretty close. So, all in all, this was an interesting experiment. I must say I do like the Canon EOS M5. I often take it out in place of my 5D Mark IV because it's just so usable. The 5D4 and its lenses are huge in comparison. Now that we've finished with the slow-mo, let's have a look at how this M5 operates, filmed on my little G7X2. Absolutely amazing, isn't it? And the results from the M5 for its size are absolutely stunning, so I can't fault it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to me if you want. I'm always doing some stupid stuff with cameras and things, so there's always something amusing to view. Be careful of some of my music videos. There is some bad language. I do try and say so if there is, but yeah, it's all good fun. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Okay, bye for now.